Welcome back to another episode of Restaurant ROI Roundup. I'm your host, Ryan, and today we're delving into a crucial component of digital marketing that can significantly boost your restaurant's return on investment: email marketing. Joining us is our expert for today's interview, Scott Duncan, a seasoned digital marketing strategist with profound knowledge in leveraging email campaigns to build loyal relationships and drive repeat business. Let's dive right in. So, to kick things off, why is email marketing of particular importance to the restaurant industry?
Email marketing holds a unique position in the restaurant industry. It's one of the most direct and personal ways to communicate with your customers. Unlike social media platforms, where you might get lost in the noise, emails land directly in the inboxes of your intended audience. For restaurants, this means it's a golden opportunity to promote menu changes, special events, or exclusive promotions directly to those who already have an interest in your offerings. Moreover, it's an excellent form to build and nurture long-term relationships, turning occasional diners into loyal patrons.
That's an insightful point. Building loyalty through consistent communication seems to be a cornerstone for successful marketing strategies. What are the key elements restaurant owners should focus on to establish this kind of loyalty?
The key to building loyalty is consistency and relevance. First, you need to maintain a regular schedule for your emails. This could be weekly, bi-monthly, or monthly, depending on your audience's preferences and your restaurant's offerings. Consistency keeps your restaurant on your customers' radar. However, it's also important to ensure every communication is worth their time, offering value, whether it's through exclusive discounts, behind-the-scenes insights, or personalized content that speaks to their preferences and past interactions with your restaurant.
Consistency coupled with valuable content sounds effective. Now, when it comes to crafting engaging newsletters, what are some tips to captivate an audience?
Captivating newsletters require both great content and appealing aesthetics. Start with a compelling headline that draws your audience in and promises them something interesting or beneficial. The content itself should be a mix of engaging storytelling, maybe a new recipe from the chef or a feature of a popular dish, and clear calls to action, inviting readers to make reservations or visit your website. Visually, use high-quality images of your food or atmosphere to draw the eye, and a clean, easy-to-read layout to encourage them to keep scrolling.
Those are some great reminders. Can you elaborate on the importance of segmenting your email list for personalized outreach and how it can impact engagement?
Segmenting your email list is absolutely crucial for personalization. By grouping your contacts based on demographics, past behaviors, or preferences, you can tailor your messages more appropriately to each segment. This increases the likelihood that your audience will engage with your emails since the content is relevant to them. For instance, a segment of regular brunch customers might enjoy knowing about an upcoming Sunday special, while guests who frequently order takeout might appreciate promotions on delivery. Personalized outreach shows customers that you understand their preferences and appreciate their patronage.
It makes perfect sense. Tailored experiences are always more appealing. You mentioned design earlier. What are some tips for designing eye-catching email templates that align with a restaurant's brand?
The design of your email should reflect your restaurant's brand in both aesthetic and tone. First and foremost, it needs to be consistent with your other branding efforts. Logo, color schemes, font choices, and even the tone of your language should all align. Use high-resolution images and minimal text for an impactful look. Incorporate brand colors to foster a visual connection with your audience. Calls to action should be prominent and drive the reader's eye toward what you want them to do next, be it visit your website or make a reservation. Finally, ensure your emails are mobile-friendly as more people are checking their emails on phones than ever before.
Design definitely plays a critical role in capturing attention. What about subject lines? How can restaurants create effective subject lines that increase open rates?
Subject lines are your first impression and have a big impact on whether your emails get opened. Keep them short, enticing, and aligned with the content of the email. Use action-oriented language that triggers curiosity or urgency. Phrases like limited time offer or see what's new can increase curiosity. Personalization can also be a game changer. Using the recipient's name or referencing past orders can make a subject line more inviting. Just make sure it reflects the email's content to build trust and avoid disappointing the reader.
Creating that initial engagement is crucial. Let's talk about the timing and frequency of these campaigns. How can restaurants determine the best time and rate for sending emails to maximize engagement?
Timing can vary based on your specific audience, but generally, late mornings or early afternoons tend to yield higher open rates. As for frequency, it really depends on the amount of content your restaurant has to share without overwhelming your subscribers. An ongoing analysis of when customers are most responsive helps. Always test and adjust based on your analytics. A/B testing different send times and days can provide insights specific to your audience. Regularity without becoming spammy should be the guiding principle for email frequency.
Adjusting based on analytics surely helps maintain engagement. Speaking of feedback, how can restaurants effectively use customer feedback to improve their email content and offers?
Feedback is invaluable. Encourage customers to reply with their thoughts on your emails or incorporate quick surveys. Use their feedback to tailor future content, addressing what they find clear, helpful, or exciting. For instance, if your audience wants more exclusive coupon codes or cooking tips, start including those more frequently. Essentially, the more you tailor your content to their tastes and preferences based on their feedback, the more effective your email marketing will be.
Feedback is indeed an excellent tool for refinement. What key metrics should restaurants track to measure the success of their email marketing efforts?
The main metrics to track include open rate, click-through rate, conversion rate, and unsubscribe rate. Open rate indicates how compelling your subject lines are, while click-through rate measures your content's effectiveness in prompting action. The conversion rate, although more complex to measure, tells you how often the email actually drove a customer to complete the intended action, like making a reservation or placing an order. Finally, keeping an eye on unsubscribe rates will help you maintain a gauge on whether your emails are meeting customer expectations or if maybe you need to adjust your tactics.
Great insights, and it ties back to continuous learning and adaptation in email marketing. Before we wrap up, could you share some examples of successful email marketing campaigns from restaurants?
Certainly. Take the example of a well-known pizzeria chain that rolled out a loyalty program promoted via email. They personalized offers based on past order history and included testimonials from customers about their favorite dishes, all wrapped up in a clean, visually pleasing template. Another example comes from a family-friendly restaurant chain that segmented their audience to offer free kids' meals via email, successfully drawing in repeat family gatherings. These campaigns worked not only because of the great offers themselves, but because they were precisely targeted and well-timed based on their email marketing strategy.
Thank you for those examples. It's been incredibly enlightening to hear about the real-world application of these strategies. Reach out to Scott at 707-391-3312 to chat about what he can do for your restaurant. As we conclude this episode of Restaurant ROI Roundup, we've learned how leveraging email marketing can position your restaurant for lasting success. From crafting engaging communication pieces to acting on valuable customer feedback, we've covered thorough strategies to help you build loyalty and increase repeat business. Implement these practical tips, and your restaurant is sure to see a tangible boost in customer engagement. Thank you for tuning in, and we look forward to sharing more insights with you in our next episode. Until then, keep thriving in the culinary world.